Everyone knows you can float in the Dead Sea, but did you know there are pink lakes hidden just 10 minutes away that 99% of tourists never see? Come and explore the lowest point on Earth with us.
This is strange. So that down there is Aqaba, and just over the distance you can actually see Israel.
Driving along the King's Highway towards the Dead Sea, you'll want to stay alert. Unlike in the UK where you watch for deer, in Jordan it's camels that might casually wander onto the road. It's not long before the stunning blue waters of the Dead Sea come into view as we make our way towards our hotel.
After driving through the desert for so long, arriving at the resort it almost felt like we were back in Mexico.
The Hilton Dead Sea Resort is a large complex, yet surprisingly easy to navigate, offering breathtaking views over the Dead Sea. Its design beautifully blends modern style with traditional Jordanian touches.
It is. Room 525. And the key works. Good start.
While chatting with the staff at check-in, we mentioned it was our final night in Jordan, and to our surprise they kindly upgraded us to a 1-bedroom junior suite, which was truly amazing.
Okay guys, so we are now out of the room, freshened up a little bit, and heading down to the Dead Sea for the spa experience a lot of people come here for. So let's see what it's all about. This is the way we need. Well, bit of a mission to find the beach, but I think we finally found the elevator we need, because we are still pretty high up, as you can see, and we are going down there.
Ooh.
G2?
No.
Ground 2? Oh, we can't be.
If you're loving this Jordan adventure, we've got a complete guide to Petra's hidden spots that most tourists miss. Check out the card above.
Next one.
2 of 2.
B.
Look for the best.
Beach.
God, it's hot. It is hot in here. No. A bit underwhelming. How many more stairs? First up, in the water for 5 minutes, float about, and then come out, mud up, and then back in again. Right, well that is incredibly warm. Incredibly warm. And just sit back.
How did you do that?
Just sit back. You right there? This feels mental. Just floating around.
Oh my god, the water.
What?
It's so salty. You can feel it in your fingers.
It's so weird. Like, you can't sink. I mean, I wouldn't want to face down, because facing down would be like the worst idea.
Why is it so hot? I took my shoe off.
Yeah. Let's take your shoe off.
Oh my god, I shouldn't have taken my shoes off.
So, one of the main draws for this is that this is super mineral rich and really good for your skin. So, a bit of that after a few days around. Oh my days, my foot is stuck. Oh my god. Don't
Note to
use your
self.
flip-flops here.
Keep your flip-flops on.
No, don't.
You can't take them off.
I can't break.
Stand on that floor. It's like baking hot.
That's it.
Yeah.
I feel like a mud monster. Right, am I covered?
You're covered.
Cool, right. And I need to get off of this because this did not survive, clearly.
Oh, this water's well warm.
After finishing floating around in the Dead Sea, we met up with Iyad once again to check out some hidden gems he recommended not too far from where we were staying at the resort.
One of the fastest ways down to the Pink Lakes is to team up with a local vendor who, just for a few dinar per person, will give you a ride halfway. Just be warned, the track is extremely bumpy.
Having experienced it ourselves, we can completely understand why Iyad didn't fancy taking his car down that track.
Despite the bumps, it was nice to stay in the shade. The Dead Sea's low elevation makes it much warmer.
Well, it has to be said, that car would not pass an MOT. It's just a little bit sketchy, but he's clearly done that before. Iyad rates him, and that little lift we just got is going to get us to a spot that most people don't know about. So we just got a couple of minutes worth of walk, and then we'll be able to show you something pretty spectacular. Genuinely, if Iyad hadn't said anything, we would never have known this existed. 100%. You know, it's easy enough to rent a car these days and drive yourself around, but you can't see this from the road. You can barely see it when you got dropped off by the guy that takes you down to it, but look at that.
Walking towards Salt Beach, you can feel the ground physically cracking beneath your feet. A reminder that this area was once part of the Dead Sea, which has since receded, leaving behind layers of salt crystal.
The water at Salt Beach looks much clearer than near the resorts because it's calmer, less disturbed, and has a higher salt concentration. The surrounding salt flats even act like a natural filter, keeping it crystal clear and beautifully reflective.
Well, what an awesome little stop. Completely away from the resorts, completely away from anybody else. Just me and Nikki checking out an absolutely beautiful spot on the Dead Sea. Now, back to find Iyad, and like the weirdest little oasis, some bright pink lakes.
The pink lakes get their colour from microscopic algae in the water, which amazingly also appear different shades throughout the day depending on the sunlight.
It's worth mentioning that reaching Salt Beach and the Pink Lakes can be a bit challenging. The paths are uneven with a few sections that require little climbing and careful footing.
Now, back to our chariot. Bit warm.
Want the exact details of how to find Salt Beach and the Pink Lakes? Drop us a comment and we'll send you everything you need.
If you're visiting the Pink Lakes, be sure to bring a good hat and plenty of water. There's no shade and it can get extremely hot.
Just when we thought the ride down was bumpy, we hadn't even considered the challenge of going back up. It's incredible these pink lakes appeared completely by chance just a few years ago. It's no wonder most tourists miss them, yet being only 10 minutes from the main resorts, we can't recommend a quick visit enough. Quick tip, make sure to visit in the summer for the most vibrant pink tones.
Cheers, thank you. Get the door closed. Well then guys, floating in the Dead Sea. Now that is an experience. Weird as anything, because obviously you can't really swim. Do not go face down, because if you get that water in your eyes or your mouth, it is gonna sting like crazy and it is gonna taste horrible. So definitely don't go doing that. Best bet, just sit back and relax. It's really weird because the water is super warm. They say to do anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes. Get yourself out, mud up, bake in the sun because it's lovely and warm, and then once the mud's dried off, get yourself into the water again, wash it all off, and it leaves you feeling soft and smooth. One thing to bear in mind is if you're fairer skinned, like myself and Nikki, it is likely to stain your skin orange. I looked like I'd been tangoed. Now, A little shower doesn't do it. You need plenty of soap. So don't wear anything white when you're coming back up, and make sure if the swimwear you're wearing is old, that's probably the best thing, because yeah, it can stain really badly, as we learnt with one of the hotel towels. Oops. If the water isn't enough, sunsets like this are definitely a reason to get down.
We decided to add half board to our stay, which included both dinner and breakfast. A great choice, as the Hilton offers something for everyone with its wide selection of international and local dishes.
After dinner, we headed up to the Sky Lounge on the roof of the main reception building. This open airy space was the perfect spot to enjoy a drink, take in the lights shimmering over the Dead Sea and reflect on our journey across Jordan. Though it's worth noting, when buying alcohol, drinks are on the pricier side.
Well done guys, final morning in Jordan, and yeah, it has to be said, Jordan is beautiful. You know, it's so much more than just Petra, where people think everything is. You know, being able to tour the country, really explore the heart of Jordan, the people, the culture, the food, as well as the sights, it really makes all the difference in, you know, being able to see and feel what this country is all about. It's a real shame, because at the moment, you know, given the situation in neighbouring countries, the tourism here is down by about 90 to 95%. However, that does make it the best time to come. You know, the chances are you might get Petra to yourself. You know, one of the wonders of the world, just standing there to yourself is an incredible experience, especially when at the height of March 2023 peak season, there was about 5,000 to 6,000 people there per day. But now, I think they're averaging about 100, 150 people on site per day, which is just crazy. You know, this really is a hidden gem in the Middle East, and something that, you know, everybody should come and explore, you know. Support the local industry, support the locals, given everything going on right now, and really just see some of this for yourself, because, I mean, is there a better way to wake up than looking out over the Dead Sea like that?
As with the dinner buffet, the Hilton puts on an excellent breakfast spread, featuring a mix of continental options, cooked favourites and local dishes.
Okay, so now time for the tips you need for your visit to the Dead Sea.
Don't, and I mean do not shave for 48 hours before going in the Dead Sea. That's a tingling sensation you don't need.
Make sure to pack decent sunscreen, as the heat that low down is intense at the Dead Sea.
One of Iyad's recommendations, book a sea view room, as the sunset over the Dead Sea really is something else.
Half board is a great option for the Dead Sea resorts, as whilst there are some other options, this gives you a huge choice and no need to find it.
A night at the Dead Sea is a must. Lots of tours claim to be able to experience it within 2 hours, and whilst in theory you can float in 2 hours, staying a night allows for a much more spa-like relaxed visit.
So we are back in the car now and heading to the final stop on our Jordanian adventure.
That's right, although the Dead Sea marks our final night, our Jordanian adventure isn't over just yet.
Be sure to subscribe and join us as we explore Jerash, an ancient Roman city unlike any other.
Got questions about visiting the Dead Sea or planning your own Jordan trip? Drop them in the comments, we'd love to help.
And if you're exploring more of Jordan, check out our full Jordan playlist for guides, tips and hidden gems you won't want to miss.